Hi everyone, so here's some guidance for us all. So first of all, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in and then breathe out. I want you to do that for 2 more times, and each time you breathe in you feel clear, and each time you breathe out you feel calm, clear and calm. So if you can do that for a couple more times for me, please. And then if you can open your eyes for me. Now in front of you there's 3 cards, 1, 2 or 3. So I don't want you to overthink this or change your mind. So I want you to now see which card you're drawn to. You're drawn to number 1, number 2 or number 3. Choose your card. Don't change your mind. Have you chosen your card? Right, here we go then. So, if you pick card number 1, you have picked Contemplation. Now this is quite an apt card really, because it can talk about being on a journey, and a journey of exploring, a journey of heaviness and restrictions and boundaries, which we've all been on in a sense really. But you've also had the strength of the lion to sort of like push through. So it's all of a sudden as if like you crave something new, you want something more now. Life has to be different. The energy of the lion feels very masculine, as if it's been a journey, as we know, of pushing forward and survival in a sense. I'm drawn to the lioness, which is a very strong energy, a strong lion. But she is also more about the emotions as well. So she's ready to move forward. See all the beautiful pink flowers around her as she goes on her journey now. It's got to be more about what works for you, what's right for you. This pathway that's coming up around you now is very different. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to let go of restrictions. What this card is also telling me is not a time now for daydreaming about what you want. It's saying if you go after it, you'll get it. But gentle with inner strength as well. This card also, to me, represents kind of also a feeling to do with partnerships, to do with people in your life, connecting with people that make you feel joyful. I would say this is also a very good card for relationships. So if you're single, this could be a good card for your relationships. If you're in a relationship, you may be thinking more about it. Does it need to go deeper? Is there something that needs to change? But this is one card for new beginnings, exploring into the new. If you're actually ready to go for it, for all of you that just kind of stick to the same old if you're unhappy, I don't think much is going to change. Don't look back to the past. She's looking up and she's contemplating, and there's a new path. So don't try to make things fit from the past, because that won't really work. Look up, look ahead and move forward. And look at the lion there, the inner strength now is really strong around you. So all of a sudden you may just feel this desire to do something different, get going. And that's really good, because that's the energy around you. But on her head is a butterfly. The butterflies everywhere. So believe in the magic, believe in yourself. Look up, it doesn't always have to be practical, doing things practically or what you're told to do. Trust your own inner guidance. Look above, and beyond. It's not all about the practical side of life. It's about your spiritual side, your spiritual journey, about what you want now. So the question for number 1 is, what do you want to bring in your life? What are you willing to change? And are you willing to go for it? And this card says success comes when you really step out of that comfort zone and push forward. New beginnings are coming for number 1. New beginnings. So it's a good time to get rid of things that no longer serve you, no longer help you, that are just cluttering your life, cluttering your mind. Time to let go now. There's some magical things come if you just trust and fly with the butterflies in the direction of what you really desire. Look out for signs, look out for messages, and really trust in your instincts and trust in your gut, It's not all practical, this card's telling you. In fact, there's a lot more going on out there than what you realise. You need to connect into that more. So that's card number 1. So all of you are card number 2. You have got the card as said, be true to your heart. So this is such a beautiful card. But when you connect into your heart, when you listen to your heart, when you believe in your heart, when you follow your heart, look at all the magic and all the great things that come your way. So again, a bit like card 1, it's not just like daydreaming about what you want. I mean, the first part of the card is, I feel like this is manifesting, kind of believing in the process, but trusting in yourself as well. So be true to your heart is telling you, you owe it to yourself. You've got one life to be honest and to be happy in your heart and to follow your heart. It's really hard if you've had a journey. Everyone's had a journey of the ups and downs, you know, and sometimes you would have felt lost, sometimes you would have felt sad, sometimes you would have felt confused. But there's some inner guidance, some inner magic with this card that sends you, to all you that picked up number 2, there's a different feeling coming around you. There's a different energy. There's a different guiding light in a sense coming. It's as if your inner guidance now is saying, I want more, I crave more, and I'm worth more. And this card's quite magical as well. There's a new journey, you know. So don't always just be in your dreams. Make them come alive. Follow your heart. Such a beautiful card. I am kind of sort of like drawn to this like gramophone, you know, and to me I'm getting drawn. I feel as if I want to say, don't keep playing the same old songs, going over the same old path. Try to recreate things that are no longer working, because you won't get anywhere. Put on a new song, put on some new music, put on, you know, go down a new path. But it's a bit like card 1. So they're both saying to me already that if you, those of you that believe in the magic and believe in yourself and raise your standards in yourself and really believe that you're worth whatever you desire, you'll get some good results. I think also as well, actually, unexpectedly, some news may come your way out of the blue. You know, there might be a dream, a sign, or something comes to help you move forward. Again, with this card, because it's be true to your heart, it is a good one for love. So if you're looking for love, ready for love, I think love can come in. If you're in a relationship and you don't feel love, not sure I'm getting a really great feeling for that. It is like asking yourself, what are you doing? Don't kid yourself. You know, what's the point in kidding yourself? You know, it's time to find your magic. And if you've had a bit of a heavy time, a stuck time, a stale time, like everyone has, this is saying a journey will come, you know. It still feels like it's night time, but there's still magic coming, you know, there's still a new dawn. So things will change as long as you are being true to your heart. So ask yourself where you are now, where is your heart? What do I need to fulfill my heart, to make it happier again, to make it kind of beat again? If you feel very sad in your heart, you know, if you've lost someone, or, you know, it's time to clear that. So whether you get help or support, or, you know, if you've had a broken heart for a love, this is telling you actually as you go forward, there's something beautiful on the horizon, and you may look around and think, oh, I can see why I wasn't with that person. So don't be sad now. Be true to your heart. Follow your heart. It's all about love. Doing things you love. The work you love. Being in a relationship with the person you love. Having friends around that you love. Doing things you enjoy that you love. This is what this is about. Slowly but surely now, your world is going to start opening up. The question is for you, are you going to be true to yourself or not? So quite deep cards. I mean, these are quite deep cards, to be honest, but, you know, we do have to sometimes go a little bit down to that level of depth of our soul to see where we are. So here we are for card number 3. You are worth it. So if you pick this card, you have to ask yourself, are you heavy on yourself? Are you being hard on yourself? Are you kind of always putting too much pressure on yourself? Do you not believe in yourself? So first of all, this is saying to you that you are worth it. You are a very lovely soul. You know, you are worth more. So if you're limiting yourself, you've got to ask yourself, is it you that's limiting yourself? There's a ship there, but I'm very much drawn to her. I keep getting drawn to her. So this is about limitations we put on ourselves, not other people. Our belief in ourselves. You know, I feel with all these cards as if there's like daydreaming of things and, you know, wanting this and wanting that. Okay, we might not be able to do this today or tomorrow, but we can. And it's telling us that the journey is coming, changes are coming, and it's time for us to get out on our boat and get going, you know, set sail on our journey of life in a way. But remember, you are worth it. And look, there's a boat and she's thinking, how am I going to get out there? But when she takes her mind away from her doubts, her fears, her worries, her anxieties, there is a little boat that can take me out there. So this is saying whatever you desire, whatever you crave, it's there, as long as you just look at things very differently. Look at the candles there that are guiding her, that are showing her the way. So there is inner guidance, you know, you need to trust in your instincts, trust in yourself, trust in the process. Now this card's also telling me some of you are going to have new jobs, new ideas with work, and I know a lot of people may have lost their work, so you might have to step on board a new ship. But actually there is something with some of you that this will be the best thing for you to do, and it will take you to where you're meant to go. So don't sit around thinking, oh my God, nothing's coming to me, because there are opportunities are there. So, you know, the world's been a bit of a crazy old place, but look at the magic around. Connect to nature. Write down what you really desire. Believe in the magic. All 3 of these cards feel very magical, and I want you to really, really sort of like believe in the magic of the universe, in the magic of yourself, and trust in the process, you know, and not always just live a practical life thinking this is how it is. You know, some of you need to delve more into your spirituality now, and it's time for you to do that. But one other card that I'm picking out for us all, this is for everyone, it's a card of being service. So remember the give and take, to help people out, be supportive, inspire. You know, if you know someone that's got their own business, you know, and help them out. If someone's down or blue, send a message to see how they are. Be in service. Do your bit in whatever way it is, you know. Even if it's going to get a coffee from an independent cafe or something like that. If it's sending a message to someone that's a bit down or blue. If it's putting a post up on Facebook with an inspirational sign, message, whatever it is, be in service. Do your bit. Get out and about when we can. This is also telling me, when I look at this card, there's new faces and new people coming into some of your lives, you know what I mean? In new beginnings. I feel all the cards, that they seem to be more about believing, trusting. So what I want you to do now, if there's something you really crave, whether it's small or whether it's big, I want you to really, really believe it now. Write it down and believe in the magic. Because these cards are saying to you as well that there's a new beginning coming up. Life is different. And how do you want it to be? Do you want to just be like daydreaming about things? Walking around bored? You know, yeah, there's restrictions and, you know, we have our fears and all that, but step out of it, believe, connect into into the magic. With all these cards, you connect into the magic, you connect into the universe, you connect into the belief that what you desire is coming. It will come, you know? If you walk around listening to negative things and this and that, it's not going to come. It's going to be heavy and heavy and heavy, and your life will just be heavy. So really, really connect into the magic. That's what all these cards are saying. Anyway, there's some guidance for you today. Very beautiful cards, but very magical as well. So I hope that they've helped, and I hope that you find some inspiration from the cards. Speak to you again.